Good evening, everyone. I've just realised that I've got some beautiful filter going on over here on Instagram. So as always, you guys over here are on Facebook and you guys over here are on Instagram, or you never know, you may be watching this on YouTube as well. So welcome to everybody who is jumping on. I can see someone saying, where have you been? We were starting to worry. Don't worry, I am here. I was just slightly delayed. So for those of you that are joining me live right now, I can see lots of you jumping on as always, which is awesome because it's Tuesday night Instagram live. I know. There's so many of you who's like, where have you been? I had things going on. My apologies. Bear with me. It's going to be worth it. This is what you guys were asking for last week. So bear with me because it is worth it and you will forgive me for being late. So as always, let me know. Are you a new viewer? Are you watching this for the first time? And where in the world are you watching this from? And as always, I will give a little warm up and intro to any of you that are watching this for the first time. So you could potentially, you guys over here, you could potentially be watching this on YouTube because all of our Tuesday night lives now get saved onto YouTube as well. They're not available until the next day, but you guys may be watching this on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know in the comments and subscribe. If you are watching this on replay, wherever you may be watching this, whether you're on Instagram or whether you're watching this on Facebook, let me know if you are watching this on replay as well. I can see lots of you are jumping in. Hello to everyone on Facebook. I can see somebody has just said they are new. First time on Instagram, you're usually over on Facebook. That's what I like to see. Lots of people over here. Newbie from Leicester, Kiddie Creations. I will give you a shout out. It's always amazing to see my lovely Leicester ladies in here because that's where I'm from. So for any of you that are watching this for the first time, bloody well, welcome to our Tuesday night Instagram live. My name is Estelle Kiba. I am one of the co-founders of Mums in Business Association, which started off as a tiny little Facebook group way back in June 2017. We now have a social media following of, now this is a rough estimate because I had to figure out some numbers for an interview I was doing this morning. We have an estimate of over 130,000 social media followers, and we have grown this following with no paid advertising or sponsored ads or anything like that, just because we are flipping amazing. So if you are not part of the Facebook community, then you need to head on over there because it is the most incredible supportive network of women that you could possibly come across. So I am here every single Tuesday sharing my favorite Instagram tips and tricks with you because I know as a busy ass mum in business that we don't all have time to spend 8 hours a day figuring out what we should be posting onto Instagram, how the hell we use hashtags and all the rest of it. So I am here to break it down for you guys and make it nice and simple. So I can see there are loads and loads of you watching right now. I would love if you could just invite one other person to this live, okay? As always, we will be doing our giveaway for 3 months worth of VIP. If you share this, if we hit 100 shares, we will give away 3 months worth of VIP. So you guys over here on Facebook, you can share it into your groups. Make sure that you tag someone in. I want you all to invite. You guys over here can share. You can also share it to other people's inboxes. So I want you all to share tonight's live with one other person, okay? As well as you guys over here, you can share it everywhere. And you will be in with a chance of winning yourself some VIP. And for anybody that doesn't know, we give away loads of VIP. On our Tuesday night lives, we do different giveaways. You will always hear me ranting on about VIP. So for those of you that don't know what it is, VIP is our members only area where you have access to over 30 different trainings, okay, on all things to do with business. So there's blogging, web design, confidence, goal setting, Canva, photography, but also inside there, there are 5 specific trainings on Instagram, as well as 2 hashtag directories, which have got over 1,500 hashtags in each. So if you struggle with hashtags, then you need to go and check those out. I see lots of people saying that they think the VIP is awesome. They're on the 6th training and it's fab. That is Bottle Top Knots, which I'm trying to think of your name. You were like Alex Preston. Shout out to you, my lovely. She was part of the Instagram Back to Basics training last week, and she did incredible. So she is already taking part in the VIP. So if you hear me mention VIP and you're thinking, I want to win it, but I don't know what it is, now you know, okay? There are tons and tons of trainings, and we will give you 3 months worth of free access to that VIP area for lots of different reasons throughout the live. So stay tuned, because we will be doing a giveaway. So as always, 100 shares on Facebook, and we will pick a winner. And over here, you need to screenshot and you need to share. Let me know that you've shared, and you will go into a draw as well. So Leona will be on here and letting me know what we are sharing. She will be telling me how many shares we have got up to, okay? So you guys know, if we hit 100 tonight, I will be giving away some free VIP. So let's talk about what's been going on this week. There has been loads going on here at MIBA HQ. First and foremost, I want to thank you all for helping me hit my target of £1,000 for Women's Aid with my extreme climb that's going to be happening in 2 weeks. I am overwhelmed and cannot thank you enough on behalf of Women's Aid for everybody who donated and helped me to hit my target. It's still open, you can still donate, so if you haven't and you want to get involved, then please feel free, you can donate. That would be incredible. The next thing that I have to tell you about is Social Media Summit is now sold out. There are no tickets for the Social Media Summit that's happening on the 27th of September, but we do have 1 stall remaining, okay? So the Social Media Summit is going to be an incredible day where we're going to have 5 amazing expert speakers on different areas of social media. We have over 100 women in attendance, and you have the opportunity of having a stall in the entranceway where people will be coming and going to the Social Media Summit. So if you are interested in grabbing yourselves that last stall, then drop Leona a message. The price is $299, and that includes your ticket to the Social Media Summit as well, which you cannot get anymore because we have sold out. So we are super excited for that. The next thing I have to tell you about is Amsterdam. Oh my goodness, did anybody see Amsterdam this weekend? Leona and I were there watching the Esther Hicks conference, and we had the best time. For anybody that didn't see what was going on, everything, and I mean everything, was shared into the Instagram stories. So if you head on over to my personal account, Estelle Keever Official, there is a highlight there called Hicks. You will be able to check out everything that happened at the weekend. It was absolutely incredible. So I definitely recommend you head on over there and check that out for some giggles, if not anything else. And before I get into tonight's hot topic, I have to tell you, this weekend I got the first copy of the Mums in Business Association autobiography, the actual book. In fact, it's actually here on my desk. It's actually here on my desk. I can't show you, but it's just so exciting to know that it's here on my desk and you guys can't see it. So the autobiography launch is going to be happening on the 27th of September as well. If you would like to come along to our autobiography launch, you need to go to the website and sign up on our mail list, okay? There's going to be very limited tickets. You can't buy these tickets. It's going to be invite only, and you have to be on that list if you would like to come, okay? So head on over to the website and sign up to be the first to know when tickets are going to drop. Just going to quickly look through the comments. Sally has just said, love those hashtag directories. Yes, yes, yes. They are the best thing. It's like the lazy girl's guide to hashtags. So if you haven't checked it out, you need to check it out. Tracy Lawrence has said she's grabbed herself a stall. Yes, you have, Tracy, and I cannot wait to see you there. Nan, oh, my Nan's on as always. So for any regular viewers that watch me on a Tuesday night, you know that my Nan likes to watch my Tuesday night lives as well. She doesn't know anything about Instagram, but she just loves to see me live. So hey to Nanny Jill, who is always there, my #1 biggest supporter. And she's going to be at the autobiography launch as well. So you will all get to meet my lovely Nanny Jill. So What else is going on? Watching it from the delivery suite. Oh, Lucy, my cousin is on as well. Lucy Kiba, congratulations. Gave birth to one of our Kiba clan at the weekend. There are now hundreds of Kibas in the space of probably about 15 miles of each other. So congratulations to my beautiful cousin Lucy, who had her baby at the weekend and was watching all the antics of Amsterdam from the delivery suite. I am loving that. So tonight, I'm here to talk to you about going live, okay? You guys were telling me last week that you all absolutely poop your pants at the thought of going live on Instagram. So I thought that I would change it up. I wasn't planning on coming on and talking to you about that this week, but I thought I will give you guys what you want. And so here I am talking about how to go live on Instagram without losing your shit. So I also need to say, there's going to be the announcement for the Summer Survival Kit at the end of tonight's live. So if you entered the Twin Lakes giveaway with Twin Lakes, Jane Hooper, Mama Hinge, Mums in Business Association, Leona Burton Official, and myself, the winner will be announced at the end of tonight's live. So make sure you stay tuned. And like I say, make sure you share this with one other person. Tag them. They are going to want to know about these tips. Okay. So first of all, tip number one is to find out what your followers want to see, okay? Like I've just said to you guys, last week I was on here, we were talking about different things. What do you want to know about? You told me you wanted to know about going live. We were talking about something else last week. So I said that I would talk to you about it this week. That is the crucial thing in going live, making sure that you are giving your followers something that they want to watch. Now, if I was sat here talking to you, I don't know, about slippers, just for example, would you want to come and watch me? Unless they were really sexy slippers. There's certain things that are going to interest certain people. So you need to think about your ideal clients and what they want to see you doing, okay? So ask them. There's lots of ways that you can find this out, whether you do it in Instagram stories, whether you do it, go live and ask people, like do a post like what I'm doing right now. Ask people, I would love to know, what would you like to see from me? Do you want to see behind the scenes? Do you want to see how I make a product? Do you want to see how my day goes? Whatever it may be, ask people what they want to see. I ask you guys all the time, do you want to see this or that on next week's live? I give you guys what you want, and I'm pretty flexible with it. So you need to first of all know what your followers want to see before you go live, because so many people will say, oh, but nobody watches and nobody engages in my lives. That's because they don't know what you're talking about. Maybe they have no interest in it whatsoever. So by asking people, you're going to cut straight to the chase, okay? You can do this in your Instagram stories. So for anybody that uses Instagram stories, you will know that there are different sorts of stickers that you can use, okay? So you've got your poll stickers, you've got your question stickers, you've got a sliding emoji sticker. Those are all brilliant ways that you can find things out from your followers, okay? So for example, I could post into my Instagram story, what do you want me to talk about next week? Hashtags or content. People can tap, and the way people engage will then improve your engagement as well, and you will be shown to more people. So you need to make sure that you are using as many features as you possibly can that Instagram give you, okay? So the engagement stickers are absolutely fantastic for finding out what people want to see from you. You could ask them a question. There's the question sticker. You could literally ask them, what would you like to see from me? People will be able to reply. You will get all of their responses. There you have a whole list of things that people want to see you go live on, okay? So even if you're struggling to think, I don't know what sort of content people want to see, you can just simply ask them, and there are lots of ways that you can do that, okay? Tip number two is to plan your life. So many people were saying to me, I panic, I don't know what to talk about, I lose my trail of thought. Welcome to my world. You want to try doing a Tuesday night live? I kid you not. I go off on tangents, left, right, and centre. I've got a whole load of notes here. You can see I've got a whole load of notes, but I can guarantee you I go off on a tangent because something will trigger, someone will ask me a question, and I will go off and we'll start talking about that. But by having my list in front of me and having a plan of what I want to talk about, at least helps put me back on track. So if you guys get naughty and start to distract me, Laura Bland taking funky selfie like snapshots and stuff, then I get to easily go back on track because I look at my list and I have it here. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't have cue cards and people showing, like, do you know what I mean? A screen reel thing where people, like, I don't know what to say. Like, half the time, I sometimes forget my trail of thought as well. I've got 50 million things running through my brain. So having a list is really, really the easiest way. And just write some bullet points. So the first thing, like, you're going to talk about, introduce yourself. You will all know, anybody that watches me regularly, I always start, I ask people, are you new? Are you a regular viewer? Because I like to see who's joining me regularly. If you're a new viewer, I always tend to go over and check you out. So if you're watching this for the first time, drop me a message on today's Instagram post. Let me know you're a new viewer and I will come over and check you out. See what I mean? I've lost my trail of thought again. I'm like, where am I looking now? So have like a list. So you have the intro, like I do. I come on, I say hello, I ask you where you're all from. Then I talk about what's been going on in MIBA this week, okay? So love it or hate it, I give you a rundown of the week, and that is part of my Tuesday Night Live. And then I get into the content and the things that I want to talk to you about. And then at the end, I do a little bit of a giveaway. So I have a set plan of things that I want to talk to you about, okay? So by having that set plan there, even if you go off track, even if your mind goes blank, which mine does quite frequently, I don't know if you guys know, but I just forget what I'm talking about and start talking about something else. So you are not the only people. And I've been doing this for 2 years now, okay? Over 2 years. I was doing Instagram lives. No, I don't think I was doing Instagram lives, but I was doing Facebook lives way back when I had my wedding photography business. And trust me, they were so daunting to me. I hated the way I sounded. I didn't know whether I was coming or going. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to talk about. And this is why I'm able to sit here and tell you this now and share my tips with you, because I know that they work, because I have the experience and I've made all the balls up and I've done all the things that you're going to do. You're going to freeze. You're going to forget. You're going to be bothered about people watching, which that, I think, brings me to tip number 3. Breathe and don't stress, because nothing bad is going to happen if your live goes to shit, okay? The kids could come down. I have the boys arguing sometimes. Like, don't get me wrong. I've gone upstairs before I started the live. I'm like, right, you know it's Tuesday. Push down. They're playing Fortnite. But trust me, there's times when chaos has been ensuing upstairs and I'm sitting there thinking, oh, Jesus Christ, do I go upstairs? Do I leave my live? Do I let them kill each other? But, you know, you just keep going, like, unless they're killing each other real bad. And then in which case I'd probably go and try and stop them. But you know what I mean? Like, things happen. The doorbell knocks. Like, I get that so many times when I'm doing a live. The doorbell knocks or the postman comes and then he's like, do I answer the door? Don't I answer the door? Like, it's just real life. And most people will get that as well, okay? Most people realize, and that's what they like about seeing people go live, because it's relatable. They get to see you as you are. Do you know what I mean? It's not all like I said, I have a list, but I don't have it word for word what I'm going to talk to you about. I wing it and I talk to you guys about what you want to talk about. So, for example, if I can see there's loads of people on and we're going to do a giveaway, then I'll keep talking. If people are starting to drop off, I'm thinking I'm clearly getting boring. People are getting tired. It's Tuesday night. Estelle should up and get off the live. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, don't stress too much about how many people are watching as well, because there's so many people that can watch on replay. You have to just think about the content that you're giving is just for one person. Just think that there's just one person sat there that you're doing the live to. So right now we've got, I don't know, 30 people watching on Facebook. We've got 20 people watching on Instagram. Right now, I'm thinking about one person that wants to learn about Instagram, that's watching me. She's a mum. She's watching me and she wants to learn about Instagram. And that's the only person that I'm talking to. I don't care how many other people watch it. If this gets shared out and goes absolutely viral and like I wake up tomorrow morning with paps on my door, that's not a bad thing either. But the point is, I just want to give content and value for one person. So the fact if anybody else watches this afterwards is an absolute bonus, okay? So you just need to think about that one person that you're talking to and the content and the value that you can give to them, okay? Do you know who the one person is that you want to talk to? That's the thing. Do you know who they are and what they want to hear you talk about? Because that is the crucial thing as well. So I'm going to run through my top tips, okay? If you haven't invited somebody to watch this live, now is the time to invite them, because I'm going to do a little bit of a Q&A. If you have any questions or you would like to join me on Instagram Live, then please let me know. Now is the time to drop your comments in. You guys over here can add me on the buttons at the bottom. You can request to join. And I am going to go through my top tips while you guys drop me some questions. So top tips for not losing your shit when going live on Instagram. Tip number 1, Find out what people want to see, okay? You don't want to be ranting on about something that people have no interest in. So I'm assuming that you guys are enjoying my live tonight, ongoing live on Instagram, because you're still here watching and you guys asked for this next week. Can I get some love in the house if you are glad that you're here tonight watching my weekly Instagram live, learning all about how to go live on Instagram? So can I get a little bit of love for that in the first place? Am I giving you content that you want to see? I'm assuming that I am, because you're still all here. So tip number 1 is to make sure that you are giving your followers content that they want to see. Tip number 2 is to make sure that you are planning your content, okay? So think about what you want to talk about in your live so that you can keep on track, even if people like Laura Bland start taking screenshots of you and telling you that you look absolutely insane. Tip number 3 is to breathe and don't stress about it, because nobody's going to die. Worst case scenario, you just delete the live. That's the worst thing, okay? You just delete the live. Nobody ever has to see it. And if nobody watched it in the first place, nobody has ever seen it, okay? So don't stress out about it. And you never know, it might be the best live you ever do in your life. How do you know? I want you to go into this not stressing out, not putting too much pressure on yourself, and let it flow, okay? Talk about what you enjoy. You are an expert in what you do, okay? Let other people know about what you do, what your product is, what your service is, because that passion and that enthusiasm will show through, okay? So you need to make sure that you're not too stressed about it, because if you're stressed and you're anxious and you're like, oh shit, I just want to get off the live, I just want to answer the questions, people are going to be like, who is this crazy person, like, and why are we watching? So you need to just breathe and chill and enjoy it, and people will start to come back. Like you say, you guys come back to me every week. I think I sound really odd, I think I sound really common, I go off track all the time, and I probably waffle a little bit, but you all still come back to see me on a Tuesday night. So I must be doing something right, okay? And you will find your own little tribe of people that love your weirdness too, okay? So those are my 3 top tips. Do you have any questions? I can see that somebody has jumped on. I can see somebody has a question for me on Instagram. So if you have any questions, I can see there's loads of people jumping on new tonight as well. So welcome to everybody who is watching me live for the first time. Laura Jones, Claire Chadburn, Gabby, we have loads of newbies in the house tonight. Where are you all finding me from? I know there's loads of you over here on Instagram as well. So I am going to answer the question that is here. Let's have a look. So I'm going to press this so you guys can see. Kay Hollander Coaching has asked, how many lives do you plan ahead? So I like to have a plan for about a month, because I like to promote to you guys what I'm going to be talking about. But I'm very flexible with it as well. So like you said, last week you guys wanted me to talk about going live on Instagram. So I changed my schedule around, and here I am doing the live on Instagram lives. So it all depends on like your schedule. I like to just go with the flow, but I do have a plan of things that I want to talk to you about. Because I have so many things, so many Instagram things I want to talk to you about. We have so many exciting things coming up in Instagram. So I just love to just kind of go with it. But if you want to have a plan for your lives, then that is cool too. Little Rosie Sunshine has just asked, will you run the Instagram Back to Basics again? So for anybody that didn't see the Back to Basics, it was an incredible 7-day training in a private group, teaching you all about Instagram, from setting up your account to hashtags, content, IGTV, insights, you name it, it was in there. The Instagram Back to Basics group is now closed, but you can get access to all of the videos that were in there. They are now part of a standalone training called Instagram Back to Basics, and you can go and get access to that, but there won't be another Instagram training going out until next year. So go and get your hands on that one whilst you can. Somebody has said, oh no, the internet is being a dick again. Why does that not surprise me? Tracy Lawrence has said, how do I stop myself swearing on a live? Well, for me, it doesn't really matter, because you guys are here at like 8 p.m. on a Tuesday night. So if I feel like dropping the odd F-bomb, then that's not a problem. Hopefully all your little ears are in bed by now. But Tracy, I'm sure, is your audience kids? Like, or mums? So there's probably lots of kids around. So you just have to be like mindful. I do try and keep my F-bombs to a minimum, especially like the boys are upstairs. Now, don't get me wrong, they hear the odd F-bomb. But like, I try and keep it to a minimum. So it's like, knowing when you can. Like, I know I can come on here and it's not an issue, whereas I know I can go in other groups and they don't want me to swear at all. And I do have to really be mindful of, like, Estelle, use your vocabulary, you don't have to swear. So it's just, I think that's probably practice. I hope that answered your question. So Laura has just said, you keep freezing on IG. I keep freezing on Facebook as well. So this is not good. I think there is something going on with the internet tonight. So I'm not going to answer any more questions. If you have any questions, drop them into the comments and I will answer them at another point, because clearly the internet is being a dick tonight. But I am ready to announce the winner of the Summer Survival Challenge, the competition that we had running. We are about to announce the winner. Who is excited? I can see there's lots of people coming from Instagram over to Facebook, so it must be playing up bad, because I can see my Laura Bland is over on Facebook, which she's never on Facebook. So anybody that's watching and you're missing out on bits, you will be able to catch this on replay on YouTube tomorrow. It will be uploaded, so do not panic. Okay, so our winner, are you ready to announce our winner? I'm so excited. Lots of people are jumping from Instagram. It's lagging. I can see somebody's just said it's lagging. Right, so I'm going to get straight on with it and announce our winner, because I'm super excited. And I know that they're watching the live, which is amazing, because I love it when people are on the live that win. So our winner of the competition that we collaborated with Twin Lakes. So you were in with a chance of winning a annual family pass. So this is a pass for you and all of your family to Twin Lakes for the whole year. You also get treats from Mums in Business Association, so coaching call, some trainings. You also get amazing goodies from Jane Hooper and Mama Hinch, okay? So without further ado, I am very, very excited to say the winner of our giveaway is Jess Iliff from Photography by Jess Iliff. So I know that she was watching. I don't know if she's had to fall off because Instagram is being a dick. Are you okay? Do you need me for anything? No? I will be 5 minutes. No, you just need to wait. See what I mean? The kids take full advantage, think they can come downstairs and eat chocolate rolls because mum's on a live. I don't think so. We know this, don't we? See, all the mums know this. See what I'm talking about? The kids come in, they want to eat chocolate rolls. I know. Do you like my little thing? Yeah. Jed's just seen that I've got a filter going on Instagram, so he's thinking that's pretty cool. So, congratulations to Jess Iliff, who is our winner of the Summer Survival giveaway. There are some amazing, amazing goodies in there. And I actually know Jess, and she is so bloody deserving of a lovely treat for her family. I'm super, super happy that she has won. You can go and check out the post on my Instagram. But I would love to know, hello, baby. I would love to know, what was your biggest takeaway from tonight's live, okay? Head on over to today's Instagram post, which I think is of the podcast. There's a picture of the podcast. Let me know on there, what was your biggest takeaway from tonight's live, okay? Leave the hashtag MibbaIGQueen, so I know that you watched tonight's live. Let me know your biggest takeaway, and I will come over and check out your account. And whilst I'm talking about the podcast, if you would like to be featured on our podcast, then you can check out the link in bio, or I will drop a link into the comments on Facebook. We are looking for inspirational women. So Leona will be talking about everything to do with improving your business and just general inspirational women in general. I am talking about women who have used Instagram to skyrocket their business. So if you are one of these women that has used Instagram to grow their business incredibly, and you would like to share your story and your tips with our listeners on our podcast, then please get in touch with me and we will get you featured as a guest. If you would like to be a sponsor of the podcast, then you can do that using the form as well. So I know internet is being an absolute asshole tonight, so I am going to love you and leave you. If you would like any more advice, tips and tricks on anything to do with Instagram, then head on over and check out the VIP. Don't forget, we have our Instagram one-to-one coaching sessions as well. They are limited to 5 per month. So make sure that if you want one of those, you book in advance, because we are booked through most of, well, we're now August. We are booked through August and into September as well. So if you're thinking about getting a one-to-one, stop thinking, go and do it. So that is it from me. My nan's just said she's done my beetroot. I love it. I could just have conversations. One cousin is having a baby. My nan's making my beetroot. It's just a general free-for-all. It used to be about Instagram top tips and updates, but you know, it's just a free-for-all now. Somebody's just said put some money in the meter. I don't I wish it was that easy. So thank you to everybody who has watched me live, and if you're watching this on replay, please let me know that you have watched on replay. If you're watching this on YouTube, then I would love to know in the comments what was your biggest takeaway. Don't forget, you can share a screenshot into your Instagram stories as well, and you will be in with a chance of winning VIP access. Okay, so share a screenshot into your Instagram stories. Don't forget to tag us at Estelle Kiba Official, and I will share your stories out as well. Thank you so much, and I am so sorry that the internet has been so crap tonight. My nan, bless her, she's saying good night to everyone. Love you, Nan. Jess, I'm super excited. Congratulations, you are our winner. And that is it from me. I'm sorry to cut it short, but you know, I'm fighting a losing battle here with the bloody internet. So I apologize on behalf of Virgin, because you know, that's who I have my internet with. I'm going to get on the phone to Richard Branson and let him know that he's interrupting my Tuesday night lives every bloody week, it seems, for the last few weeks. So thank you to everyone that's joined me. Join me again next week here, Tuesday night live, 8 p.m. I will be here sharing more of my favorite Instagram tips and tricks with you. Until then, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you all for all of the support always, and I will see you all next week.